I got into wheelchair basketball actually through rehab after my accident. I was introduced to a few different parasports, and wheelchair basketball was one of them. And then when I went back to my hometown community at Fort St. John, it was one of the few sports where we could get some sports chairs shipped up there, and I started playing with my friends and family. And yeah, it just kind of snowballed and led me on this path to here. I grew up on a cattle ranch, and so I was riding horses, doing those types of things, playing with the other kids in the area, basically my cousins, because there wasn't too many people in the area. And then I played rural hockey with all the other farm kids and that sort of thing. So I was active. My parents were always active. Yeah, I think it was really important for me to get back involved in sport, and especially that's the great thing about wheelchair basketball, is that it's all-inclusive. Everybody plays together in the same playing field. So the sport has changed drastically, especially the equipment that we use. When I first started in 1994, 95, basically I was using my day chair as my sport chair. And then shortly after that, I know I got a sports chair, which really wasn't that much different than my day chair, but had a few tweaks to it, and we added fifth wheels, added more camber, so the angle to the wheels, all these types of things that have evolved to what it is today in terms of this finely tuned piece of machinery that's kind of dialed into the inch, quarter inch, tenth of an inch if you want to exactly match your specifications. My role has always been slightly evolving over time. So in the beginning, in the Beijing Games, I was a role player, came in for a few minutes here and there, and then from that wanted to carve a bigger piece of playing time and a bigger role within the team, and so I started to develop my leadership skills, kept working on the conditioning and the mental side of the game is when I really embraced it at that point. And so that's where in London, I was a bigger piece of that game. And then after London, we had the changeover. A lot of guys retired, and we had the younger generation moving in. And so the mentoring and the leadership became more important. And so that was kind of how it went in through Rio. And then after Rio, it's been more about self-reflection and how to communicate to people in the appropriate ways on what will work best for them. So for the younger players on the team, I really try and emphasize that they need to have fun, and you got to enjoy the game, enjoy being there, and take the time for yourself. I understand if they mess up and go do something and have fun and miss a practice or something. I'm not gonna get down on them because I did all of that sort of stuff when I was younger. But when they are there, they need to focus on the details and put in the work and make sure that they are getting the most out of every day, because that's the biggest thing. It seems like 4 years is a long time to say Paris, but if that's your goal today, you have to be working for Paris, and that's where those young guys are at, is the next games potentially, and getting ready for that. And so you got to make every day count.